Nobody came when I needed help. Yeah. I was always there when everybody called, but when I called, it was silence. No response, no hands, no one. I built my name on being dependable, always available, even when my own life felt unstable and unlivable. Late nights, low battery, still saying I'm capable, while my mental state was slowly becoming untraceable. I showed up for people who never even asked how I was. I carried that chaos like it was part of my job. I gave advice I never took, that's how deep it was. Smiling through exhaustion just to keep the peace above. I remember days I didn't eat just to help someone eat. I remember nights I didn't sleep just to keep them complete. But nobody told me that I was losing me piece by piece, while I was busy being everybody's emergency relief. And the pattern stayed the same. They came when they needed light, but disappeared when my nights got too dark to fight. I was the solution in everybody's life, but I became the problem in my own mind. I didn't break loud, I broke useful. Still functioning, still showing up, still useful. But inside I was drowning in something painful, and nobody noticed because I stayed faithful. I was there for them through everything they faced. But when I fell apart, they cleared out the space. Nobody came when I needed help. I was fighting battles I couldn't tell. I was screaming inside myself, but nobody came when I needed help. I gave my all, I lost myself, trying to fix everybody else. Now I sit here by myself because nobody came when I needed help. It's crazy how quickly people adjust to your silence. They stop checking in when you stop providing guidance. You become invisible without making a statement, just slowly erased through emotional abandonment. I used to think love meant mutual investment. Now I see it depends on your usefulness and presence. When you're strong, they don't question your essence. They just assume you survive every lesson. But survival isn't living, it's just continuing pain. Waking up every day with the same weight in your brain. I learned that loyalty doesn't always remain. Some people only stay while you're easy to drain. I started noticing patterns I couldn't ignore. I was the fixer, not the one people cared for, when I needed even a fraction more. There was nobody standing at my door. Oh, and that realization hits different at night, when your phone is silent and your thoughts are loud enough to fight. I was the strong one until I wasn't. I was the helper until I couldn't. I remember one night I actually asked for help. No jokes, no pretending, just honesty itself. And the response I got was silence that felt like confirmation I was alone with myself. That moment changed something inside my mind. I stopped expecting people to show up in time. I stopped believing in I got you lines, because I saw how quickly they declined. And I don't blame them completely, but I finally see clearly. People love you when you're steady, not when you're barely ready. I was giving 100 to people giving 10, then wondering why I felt empty again. That math never works in the end, it only breaks you again and again. Now I understand something painful but true. Not everyone who smiles with you shows up for you. Not everyone you sacrifice your life to would even do the same for you. I thought they'd come like I came for them, but when I needed anyone, there was no one there. Nobody came when I needed help. I was fighting battles I couldn't tell. I was screaming inside myself, but nobody came when I needed help. I gave my all, I lost myself, trying to fix everybody else. Now I sit here by myself because nobody came when I needed help. So if you're reading this and you're always the strong one, hear me clearly. You were never meant to carry everyone alone. And just because they didn't come doesn't mean you don't deserve help. Nobody teaches you how to lose. Life just takes things from you till you finally understand what matters. And I didn't learn it gently, I learned it the hard way. I used to think love was forever, like something unbreakable. Now I know even forever becomes replaceable. I gave my trust like it was something negotiable, until I watched it get destroyed in ways unforgettable. I lost people I call family over pride and silence. Watched loyalty die without warning or guidance. Smiles turn to distance, distance turn to violence. Not physical but emotional absence and silence. I was too loyal to notice the signs were there, too busy giving love to realize they didn't care. I stayed when I should've left in the air. Now I carry lessons I never agreed to bear. And that hurts, because nobody tells you the cost of staying. Nobody warns you about what you're betraying. When you keep holding on while everything's decaying, and caught in love while your soul is fraying. I learned that pain doesn't always scream loud. Sometimes it just walks away in a crowd, and you don't notice it until you're down, wondering why nothing feels like it's around. I thought I was building, but I was losing track. Every step forward was pulling me back. I learned losing the hard way, lost more than I could say. Every night turns to memories that I can't erase away. I gave too much of me to people who walked away. Now I know what it means to lose the hard way. I learned the hard way. I lost friendships that I thought would never break. Now I question every bond that I try to make, cause betrayal doesn't always come away. Sometimes it smiles while your trust starts to shake. I was the one always showing up first, while others shore up only when it worked. I gave effort like it was something rehearsed, but got silence in return like I deserve. And I don't. And I don't.
I was losing blood from wounds nobody could see, smiling outside, bleeding internally. And when the world walked past me like I was nothing, God found me there.
I grew up fighting storms inside a broken home, learning how to survive while feeling alone. Mama cried every night when the bills got late. So I learned young how pain and pressure create a soul full of scars and a mind full of fear, trying not to collapse while nobody cares. Everybody loves you when your smile looks strong, but disappears when depression lasts too long. I had nights when my chest felt heavy as stone, sitting in dark rooms talking to myself alone, questioning if my life even mattered at all. Feeling 6 feet deep while still standing tall, and people judge wounds they could never survive. Talked about strength while I barely stayed alive. I had anxiety attacks hidden under my grin, fighting wars in my head nobody noticed within. Every betrayal cut deeper than knives. Every fake promise changed how I viewed life. Now trust feels dangerous and love feels temporary, like happiness dies every time I get near it. I was screaming at heaven but heard no reply. Started losing my faith while asking God why. Why the purest hearts suffer the hardest pain? Why tears fall harder when you pray in rain? I was breaking slowly, losing pieces of my soul, and nobody saw the bleeding behind the way I held control. God
was broken in silence, drowning slowly in grief. But somehow through the darkness, God still reached for me. Yeah. There were nights I almost gave up on life, holding my tears while gripping the knife. Not because I wanted death, I just wanted peace. Wanted all the pain inside my chest released. People say, stay strong, like it's easy to do when your mind turns against every part of you. I smiled in public while dying in private, trying to survive thoughts too dark to describe it. I gave loyalty freely and got betrayal back. Now my heart got trust issues, dressed in black. Everybody says they love you until pain or wise, and suddenly your messages get left on read at night. And maybe that's why I started drifting from faith too hurt to keep believing everything would change. Because every prayer felt trapped in the ceiling, while my soul kept bleeding and bleeding. I was angry at God for the life I survived, for every tear I cried in every sleepless night, for every funeral inside my chest I concealed, for every emotional wound that never healed. But pain changes people in uncomfortable ways, turns warm hearts cold after enough rainy days. Still, even at my lowest point, emotionally weak, God stayed beside me when nobody else would speak. And maybe God doesn't always stop the storm. Maybe sometimes He walks through it with you. Now I look back, every scar I carry, every breakdown, every fear, every cemetery. Inside my memories where old versions of me died, trying to keep the strongest parts alive. I survived nights I thought would destroy me, turn emotional pain into songs and stories. And every tear that fell watered strength in my roots. Now my broken past became living proof that people can heal, even when scars stay visible. That damaged soul still deserve miracles. That depression lies when it says you're alone, because sometimes God speaks through pain you've known. And if somebody hears this while losing their fight, please hold on through one more night. I know darkness can make hope disappear, but storms don't last forever. Even when skies unclear, you are not weak because you cry in silence. You are not broken because life got violent. Sometimes the strongest people fall to their knees before God rebuilds them stronger through grief. God found me bleeding when I lost who I was, when my face stopped breathing and my heart gave up. He saw every scar, every hidden defeat, when nobody understood me. God found me bleeding. Now the pain that once broke me built strength underneath, and the tears that once drowned me finally set me free. I still got scars, still got nights where the darkness got nights. But now I know even broken souls are worth saving, because we walked away from me. God found me bleeding. If tears could talk, they tell you everything I was too broken to say. I've been hiding pain behind a smile for years, trying not to drown inside these bottled up tears. Everybody sees strength when they look in my face, but nobody sees the storms I survived just to stay. I remember nights staring holes through the ceiling, questioning my worth while fighting off feelings. Mama said keep faith, but my heart kept bleeding, and every prayer felt like heaven stopped listening. I gave love to people who left when I fell. Now abandonment lives in my chest like a cell. Trust shattered into pieces I can't put together. Now forever feels shorter than changing weather. And I swear these scars got stories underneath them. Every wound still whispers every time I breathe in. People judge depression like it's weakness or choice, never knowing pain can slowly silence your voice. I had darkness in my head while screaming I'm okay. That's the scary thing about pain, it learns how to fade. And the tears I cried alone became rivers inside. Had to teach myself survival while emotionally dying. If tears could talk, they tell you I was breaking. Every smile you saw was heartbreak in the making. If tears could talk, they tell you I suffered.
screen through every scar. Tell the world the truth about who we really are. There were nights I almost gave up on myself, sitting in the dark, having wars with my mental health, trying to silence thoughts that were louder than screams, watching nightmares slowly replace all my dreams. People only check on you when damage looks visible, but emotional pain makes broken people invisible. So I carry my trauma like chains on my back, smiling in public while internally collapsing fast. And I hate how betrayal changes your perspective, makes love feel dangerous and trust feel expensive. I gave my loyalty freely, now my heart moves cautious, cause every fake promise left emotional losses. I remember crying so hard I couldn't breathe straight, asking God why pain always knocks at my door late, why the strongest souls always suffer in silence, why peaceful hearts end up surrounded by violence. But maybe tears are proof the soul's still alive, maybe scars just remind us we survived every night. Maybe broken people become strongest with time, because surviving darkness teaches people to fight. If my tears had a voice, you'd hear every sleepless night, every silent panic attack, every heartbreak I buried alive. Now I walk through life with emotional scars showing, still healing from wounds nobody fully knows, or still fighting demons that visit after midnight, still hearing no pain every time thunder strikes. People think healing happens overnight with time, but trauma leaves fingerprints all over your mind. Some memories don't fade, they just learn how to hide, waiting for lonely nights to suddenly revive. I done stared at mirrors, not recognizing my face. Pain changes people in uncomfortable ways, turns warm hearts cold and soft souls defensive, makes happiness feel temporary and expensive. But listen, I survived everything meant to destroy me, turn emotional pain into songs and stories. Every tear that fell water roots in my soul, now the broken version of me finally growing old. And if somebody out there feels lost like I did, please don't let depression convince you to quit. Your scars ain't weakness, your tears ain't shame. Sometimes crying is proof you survived the pain. If tears could talk, they tell you I can't fight it, even when the dark turned every dream frightening. Every cry hit, every night I suffered, made me who I am through the storms and thunder. If tears could talk, they'd echo through the scars, saying broken souls can still become stars. Yeah. If tears could talk, Mom would tell you I never wanted to give up, I just wanted the pain to stop. Everybody call me strong, but nobody asked if I was okay. And that's where it started to break me. Yeah, I've been the backbone for people who never stood for me, gave everything I had even when it took from me, smiling through exhaustion like it was good for me, while my own reflection looked like it was judging me. I was the strong one, so I stayed quiet with pain, turned my tears into silence, let it drown in my brain. I was fixing everybody while I was going insane, and nobody noticed I was slowly losing my name. Every you got this felt heavier than the last one, like I was running on empty but still had to outrun every problem, every call, every person I come from, while my own peace was something I couldn't catch up on. I was the one they leaned on when life got heavy, but when I needed help nobody ever was ready. So I learned how to lie with a smile steady, saying I'm fine even when my soul wasn't steady. And that's the truth they don't talk about. Being strong just means you suffer in silence and walk it out. No room to break, no time to talk it out, so you bury everything deep and never let it out. I held it in too long, I carried it too far. Now even my silence feels like scars. I stayed strong too long, now I don't feel anything at all. I kept holding on until I learned how to fall. Everybody saw me rise, nobody saw the cost. I stayed strong too long,
Yeah. Yeah, I got used to being the answer, never the question. Got addicted to surviving every bad situation. But nobody tells you strength becomes a limitation when you're the only one who never gets elevation. I watch people leave when I stop being useful. Funny how love disappears when you're not cheerful. They call me solid, but it felt so brutal because solid things still crack when the pressure was brutal. I remember nights staring at the ceiling in silence, trying to pray, but my thoughts turned violent. I was tired of being strong, but still complying, like my pain didn't matter unless I made it compliant. I became a ghost in my own life story, smiling for the world while I lost my glory. And that being so strong felt like it ignored me because nobody saw what that strength did to destroy me. I wasn't living, I was maintaining appearance, surviving the days while losing resilience. Even strong hearts hit breaking points, even silent souls start making noise. Now I overthink every time someone says you're fine, because I've lied through my teeth 1,000 times. I built walls so high I can't see signs that I'm the one I abandoned in my own mind. I used to think strength was never falling down. Now I know it's getting up when nobody's around. But I never got up, I just stayed on the ground, smiling through pain so it wouldn't make a sound. I gave my peace away just to keep the peace. Now I'm searching for myself in memories. I was so busy saving everybody's release that I forgot I was drowning underneath. And if I'm honest, I don't even know where I ended. Somewhere between I'm okay and pretending, somewhere between being strong and pretending. I stopped feeling, now I'm just defending. I stay strong too long, now I don't feel anything at all. I kept holding on until I learned how to fall. Everybody saw me rise, nobody saw the cost. I stayed strong too long, and that's how I got lost. I stayed strong too long. So if you see someone strong, don't assume they're okay, because the strongest ones are usually the ones who stay strong too long.
Yeah. You ever get so good at pretending that people mistake your pain for peace? That's where I've been. Everybody saw the smile, nobody saw the wall behind it. I was breaking in rooms full of people smiling at me, fighting battles every night nobody could actually see. Had pressure on my chest like the world was attacking me, but I kept saying I'm okay so nobody would panic. See, I learned early that pain makes people uncomfortable, so I suffered in silence and made my depression look beautiful. Turned trauma into jokes, made sadness look suitable, while my thoughts in private were honestly becoming ruthless. Though every morning I was staring to the mirror exhausted, trying to recognize the person that anxiety distorted. I was chasing validation from people who ignored me, while carrying wounds from every single person that destroyed me. And that changes you, makes trust feel dangerous, makes love feel temporary, makes happiness feel unfamiliar. I gave my loyalty to people who switched for convenience, helped everybody heal while secretly fighting my demons. I was losing myself slowly, but nobody could see it, because I mastered smiling through pain and made it look easy. I wore confidence like armor, but inside I felt weak. People heard me laughing loud while my soul cried quietly. I smile while dying inside, fighting tears every night. Told the world I'm alright, while my heart lost the fight. I carried pain in my chest like a weight I couldn't move. Everybody saw the smile, nobody saw the truth. I smile while dying inside. Yeah,
There were nights I would drive with no destination, just me, dark thoughts and dangerous frustration, questioning my worth, my purpose, my patience, wondering if anybody would notice my absence. And maybe that sounds dramatic, but pain becomes terrifying when it stays trapped, especially when the people around you only clap for the version of you that hides the cracks. See, people love strength until strength becomes silence. Until yeah. You can hear the storm before you see it. Some people cry in silence. Some people become lightning. I grew up with a war inside my chest, had pain in my blood and fear in my breath. Everybody saw the smile, nobody saw the stress. Did my best just to survive while life aimed at my neck. Mama told me hold on when the nights got cold, but the world turned my young soul emotionally old. I was carrying pressure that was heavier than stone, learned real fast, even crowded rooms feel alone. I got scars from abandonment carved into my skin. Every loss left another battle buried deep within. People switched up the second I needed support. Now my trust issues taller than the walls of a fort. I was screaming in silence while pretending I'm fine. Had depression in my shadow and anxiety in my mind. Every tear felt electric, every scream shook my lungs. That's when pain planted thunder inside of my blood. And I remember those nights I was staring at the ceiling, questioning my purpose while my demons kept screaming. Everybody wants strength but don't know what it costs. You gotta walk through hell just to survive being lost. I've been struck by pain again and again. Now the storm inside my chest got lightning in my veins. I got a heart full of thunder, a soul full of scars. Walk through the darkest nights, still reach for the stars. Every wound turned electric, every heartbreak made hunger. Now the pain they try to bury me with lives inside my thunder. Now the world gon' remember the name, with a heart full of thunder. I was drowning in thoughts I could never explain, smiling outside while internally breaking. People only love you when you're so entertaining, but disappear when your mental health starts shaking. I gave loyalty to people who traded it for lies. Now I analyze intentions every time someone arrives. Got betrayal tattooed underneath my ribs. That's why forgiveness feels harder than it did. And the pressure kept building like clouds before rain. Every scar turned another part of me insane. I had nights where I sat with a bottle and regret, trying to kill memories my mind wouldn't forget. They judged my anger but ignored what created it. Ignored every wound and the trauma that stayed with it. I was begging for peace while fighting my reflection, trying not to drown inside emotional infection. But storms create power, that's what nobody told me. Sometimes pain breaks your heart just to rebuild your whole being. And every time life hit me, I got harder to destroy. Now the thunder in my chest got the strength of a war. I turned tears into rage, pain into passion, scars into proof, and pressure into action. They try to break me, but broken things make the loudest sound. Now I walk like a storm with revenge in my heartbeat. Every scar got a story, every one made an army. I was forged in the rain while surrounded by darkness. That's why surviving became part of my harness. People love judging battles they never had to fight, talking like experts while I barely survived nights. I had demons sitting shotgun inside my brain while I smiled in public, acting everything changed. I done lost people I thought would stay forever. Learn real love and fake love don't survive pressure. Now I move different, cause pain changed my vision, turned me cold enough to survive every collision. And maybe I got anger living deep in my soul, but that anger kept me alive when my heart lost control. Maybe thunder sounds violent when it crashes If you hear my voice shaking through every verse, just know these words were born from emotional burns. I'm not singing for fame, I'm screaming for survival, trying to save every broken soul, fighting silent battles. I got a heart full of thunder, still bleeding from scars, still carrying pain, still chasing the storm. Every wound turned elect, every loss made me strong. Now the storm inside my chest only roars louder. I survived every dark road, every night full of hunger. Now my pain became power inside this heart full of thunder. Yeah. Some people hear thunder and run from the storm. Me, I became it. You ever smile so people don't notice you dying inside? Yeah, I got scars they never saw. Pain made me who I are today. Yeah, I was raised in the middle of storms and broken homes, trying to find peace while fighting battles alone. Mama cried in the kitchen, I could hear every tear. So I learned at a young age that nobody appears when you drown in pressure in your chest getting tight. Everybody loves daylight but disappears at night. I was losing my mind while pretending I'm strong. Had to carry my pain like it's where I belong. Yeah. People switch when I needed them most, turn love into ghosts. Now my trust got a funeral and my heart stays closed. I got trauma in my bloodstream, anger in my veins, every memory replaying like a film in my brain. I was screaming at heaven, but the ceiling stayed silent. Had to fight every demon while surrounded by violence. They judged me for bleeding while they smiled in disguise. Never knew how depression could look dead in their eyes. And I swear every scar got a story hidden under my skin. Every loss turned a boy into a man full of sin. But I never gave up even when hope fell apart, cause the strongest people usually got the darkest hearts. I got scars on my soul, pain I never show. Rain keeps falling but I still walk this road. Every cut, every bruise, every night left alone built the man that I am from the pain I was thrown. I was made from every scar, every wound, every war. Every time they broke my heart only made me who we are. I survived all the dark, turned my tears into stars. Now the fire in my chest burns brighter than before. I was made from every scar. Yeah, one night I sat alone with a bottle and regret, trying to drink away the memories I wish I could forget. Looking in the mirror, asking God who I became, cause the happy kid I knew don't even answer to his name. Anxiety attacks while the room turning cold, fake smiles getting harder when your soul getting old. Everybody wants results but they don't see the pain, don't see the 100 nights I almost went insane. I was battling myself while pretending I was fine, had darkness in my heart but still polite in every line. That's the curse of being strong, people think you never break, so you suffer in silence with a smile that looks fake. I gave love to people who just left me in pieces. Now my trust issues taller than the walls I sleep with, and every single promise turned to smoke in the air. That's why I got nightmares even when nobody there. But pain taught me lessons love can never explain. Sometimes growth only happens when you're so filled with rain. And every scar on my body is proof I survived. I turned suffering into strength just to stay alive. You can hear pain in my voice, I ain't got no choice. When life takes everything, you either break or become dangerous. Now I walk with the weight of 1,000 bad days, still standing even after all the trauma and pain. I done cried in the dark when nobody could see, had conversations with death while it was staring at me. People love to judge wounds they ain't never survived, talk about loyalty but switch the moment I cried. So I stopped asking people if they proud of my growth, cause the realest validation comes from healing your soul. I got scars from betrayal, scars from abandonment, scars from feeling like my life had no management, scars from loving people more than they love me back, scars from carrying the world while my mind went black. But look, I'm still here, still breathing, still fighting every demon they said would defeat me. Still turning every heartbreak into something inspiring. Still walking through the flames while my whole soul burning. And maybe I'm damaged, maybe pain changed me forever, but diamonds come from pressure and storms don't last forever. So if you feel broken, just know you ain't alone. Sometimes the deepest scars create the strongest soul. I was made from every scar, every wound, every war. Every night I fell apart, only taught me what we are. I survived through the dark, now my pain became art. Every scar became the fire that ignited my heart. I was made from every scar. They try to bury me in pain, but pain became the reason I grew. And every scar they thought would destroy me only proved I survived.